wow. Scoop that back. Oh yeah. All right. Now the countdown start. Now let's see if I got the alert. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's the beauty of taking your time. You can't be working too fast. The problem with me as a Scorpio is I procrastinate a lot. Typical Scorpio. I be procrastinating. I really be taking more time than it takes to get certain tasks taken care of. But it be what it be. What's going on, King B Sports Betting? What's happening with you? Shout out to the people who come in and hit that like button. Let me see. 15 more seconds before I start this show. My dog Luke Fly Talker up in here. DJ Bounce, Too Teasy, Fast Living Season. What's the deal? 2, 1. Bye, yeah. Now I can start cussing. What's going on, KC? Boy, oh boy. And then there was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. The show was amazing last night, too, Teasy. I gotta show you the video, my nigga. Last night, had a show in Bellflower. Shout out to the homie Lil Woody, Ross Washington, Scruncho, Chris Sneed, Precious Hall. I think that was the whole lineup. But shout out to all the comedians. Shout out to all the homies from the hood. Y'all know. If you know, you know. The hood behind Miracle Market. The hood behind the square. The graveyard gang. Just above Northwood. Between Wilmington and Central. Between Greenleaf and Alondra. If you know, you know. My family. You know, it was good to get out there with my family and make my family laugh. It was a trip because, you know, as a comedian, they introduced me as Uncle Dolemite. But everybody in the crowd was calling me Lil Wayne because that's my family. They've known me my whole life. So it was a beautiful situation, man. It was a good turnout. Last episode, y'all can see that part of the glass. I'm gonna leave it right there so you can see that part of the glass for this episode. But yeah, man, show was dope. Everybody killed it. Great crowd, great energy. Everybody was laughing their ass off. It was a dope thing, man. And you know, we was all family, so it wasn't no conflict. Besides some shit that happened across the street, which wasn't none of our goddamn business. But everybody in our building, it was peace, love, and harmony. You know, good drinks, good laughs, good entertainment. It just was fun overall. Great night. And what you say, King D Sports Betting? Good fam rolling up to get this game. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you popping out to the motherfucking show every time. But today's episode, you know, it's gonna be like you know how I tell y'all. Some episodes I plant seeds, other episodes I water shit that I've said before. You know, this is gonna be like a you know, like a refresher of my episode that I did a long ass time ago back in Townhouse Media Studios. Best foot forward. You know, where basically I was breaking down the idea of no matter what you do, you always want to be on your best. You know, you always want to be on your P's and Q's and everything you do. You always want to put forth the best performance that you can put forth in everything that you do. You want to dress your best, look your best, perform your best, be on time, be professional. You know, like put forth a good image, like be nice to people, be polite because you never know what one opportunity will lead to. You never know what this impression with this person will lead you to. Like, you know, again, since I've been doing comedy, I've been relating a whole lot of shit back into the comedy world. But, you know, back in that shit, nigga, that shit was like the job world. But like I always say, all of these principles can be applicable to anything. You know, like in a job, my nigga, like you doing just a hell of a good job on one job could lead to a coworker referring you to another job. Like even when it comes to like even on some toxic shit, my nigga. Nigga, you lay that thing down on a female, my nigga. She might fuck around and let the word spread, my nigga. That'll lead you to some more coochie. Like just on some real shit, my nigga. Like I always believe in no matter what I do, I always put my best foot forward. No matter where I'm at, I always do my best to dress my best, smell my best. I always want to be talking some real shit. I always want to leave a positive impression on everybody who I encounter, my nigga, because you never know what it'll lead to. Like I said, with it being in comedy, I always try to do the best that I can to put forth the best performance that I can because one good ass show will lead to another show. Every time you get on there and you kill that motherfucking stage and they like, this motherfucker was funny as a motherfucker. Like that's been basically leapfrogging me over a whole lot of motherfuckers because I come in there, I'm professional, I'm on time. I always perform well, I always greet everybody. I'm always as nice as I could be. I'm always networking. Like I always do the best that I can to leave a good impression with everybody because you never know what that shit'll lead to, my nigga. And something else that I said in that fucking episode that was like a major bullet point of the whole fucking show is you show how much respect you have for the situation that you in based on how you dress and how you act in that particular situation, my nigga. It's like you wouldn't wear a sweatsuit to a funeral because you have respect for the situation. You wouldn't wear basketball shorts to a wedding because you got respect for the situation. You wouldn't wear a wife beater to a job interview because you got respect for the situation. There's just some shit that like you just know better. So you like, nigga, I'm gonna make sure to be all the way on point because I'm going into this particular situation. That's the same as like how you present yourself is how you'll be viewed by other people. Like if I see a motherfucker and they on some dusty shit, I don't give a fuck where we at, honestly. I'm gonna treat you how I see you, and I might not even treat you badly, but I'll for damn sure judge you. Like I always tell motherfuckers, like, I ain't gonna front. I'm a judgmental nigga. Like, I might not treat you bad or talk fucked up to you. Like, I might not like say no literally fucked up shit to you, but on some real shit, I might genuinely like not take you serious in a whole lot of shit. And I don't know why the fuck my mic sound weird to me, my nigga. I hope that shit don't come through in the playback sounding weird. What's going on, nigga? My mom in this motherfucker. But like I said, dog, like, nigga, how you view how you're viewed is how motherfuckers gonna treat you. How you present yourself is how motherfuckers gonna treat you. Like if I meet a woman, I wouldn't give a fuck if we was at the supermarket on a random Thursday morning and she got pajama pants on. I'm not gonna take her serious. If I meet a woman anything outside of her home and she's wearing a bonnet, I'm not taking her serious, my nigga. You got flip flops on, like house shoe, like you just look like you just rolled out of bed and came to the store. I wouldn't give a fuck if you was at the liquor store just buying some blunts. I'm not taking you serious. Like I'm gonna be, like I say, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be polite because that's just the type of person I am. I was raised right. So I'm polite to everybody. I'm respectful to everybody. But I'm not taking you serious. Like, I'm not trying to get your number. I don't want your motherfucking Instagram. I don't want to fuck with you in no capacity because obviously you ain't the type of motherfucker that got the level of self-respect that I have for myself. So good evening, ma'am. BRB 4701 Benji Banks up in this motherfucker. Fire Session Podcast, One Hope Wine, and all that good old shit. Best Moscato in the world, onehopewine.com. Y'all check that shit out. But like I said, my nigga, like I don't look at motherfuckers who don't take themselves serious as somebody who I'ma take serious. Like straight the fuck up. Cause I tell motherfuckers, like, nigga, I put my shit on to go check my mail. Nigga, I'll be going straight across the street to the liquor store. And I still throw some jeans on, socks, shoes, shirt, belt, hat, jewelry, all that shit. Because I never know who I'm gonna run into. You never know who you gonna see. Like I talk about in this show a lot. Like, nigga, even your ops, even your ex, even a motherfucker that you don't like. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck who I run into. I'm trying to be fly. So even if my ex see me out somewhere, damn, I fumbled. That nigga looking good than the motherfucker. That nigga smell good than the motherfucker. Jumping out some fly shit, talking some fly shit, sounding articulate. Damn, I fucked up. You know, even a motherfucker who don't like me, like, nigga, you ain't gotta like me, but you know I'm doing my thing. Nigga, when you saw me, nigga, you saw me looking fly as a motherfucker. I had a fresh ass outfit on, some fly ass shoes, jumped out of some fly shit. Like, I'm always on point, my nigga. I don't want nobody looking at me like, damn, Dolemite done fell the fuck off. You know, this motherfucker look like don't nobody love him and shit. You know, like this motherfucker look like he ain't got no home training. Like, nigga, you ain't never gonna catch me off point, my nigga. I always make sure that I'm fly in every setting, my nigga. You know, like I say, same with my performance and everything that I do. What's going on? My little cousin, the real TU up in this motherfucker. Like, nigga, everything I do, I always do the best I can to perform at my best, my nigga. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's 4 niggas in the crowd when I do a comedy show. I'm doing the best that I can to kill that shit in front of them 4 niggas. Cause I don't know who the fuck them 4 niggas is. One of them motherfuckers might be somebody who hired for Netflix or some shit. They might be looking for the next comedian to put in a motherfucking movie. So just in case these 4 motherfuckers are somebody, nigga, I'm putting forth the best effort that I can in everything that I do, my nigga. Niggas knew that shit when I used to play basketball, my nigga. If I'm on the motherfucking basketball court, nigga, I'm trying to step on motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck who it is. Where I'm at, nigga, I'm trying to get cracking, period. Because I always want to leave a good impression. You know, nigga. And everybody know, like, nigga, especially all of us who play pickup ball, my nigga. If a motherfucker see you get crossed over, dunked on, motherfucker put up 12 points on you, your ass probably won't be getting on the court for the rest of the fucking day. So I'm gonna make sure to put forth a good impression because I already know, nigga. If I catch one of these and I yank on a nigga, you know, or pause, you know, if I dunk on a motherfucker in the middle of the game, I'm probably gonna be getting picked up every time. If my team lose and I'm available, hey, let me get that nigga that be dunking on people. Let me get that nigga that crossed old boy and made him fall. Let me get that nigga that hit them 4 3-pointers in a row. Like, let me get that. I need that nigga on my team. Nigga, you always want to be doing the best that you can every fucking time. You know, same with everything that you do, nigga. Like I say, my nigga, I'm always professional. One thing that everybody who's known me in comedy know, my nigga, I always do the best that I can to be on time. You know, I'm always polite to literally everybody because I don't know who's who in this building. I treat everybody like they the motherfucking CEO just in case. Cause I don't want to run around this motherfucker like I'm big hot shit talking to motherfuckers crazy and come to find out this motherfucker owns everything. And what you say, real to you. You need to stream on Twitch too. Tap in with me when you're done on your live. I'm all right. Yeah, nigga. I gotta fuck with that shit. I just gotta see how it work. Cause I will start doing the podcast on Twitch. I got 2 phones and shit. I might do it on my other phone. What he say? Nigga used to dunk on everybody. On God was like, yeah, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, that used to be my motherfucking thing. Nigga, dunking on people was literally, you know, my form of job interview to stay on the motherfucking court for the rest of the game. What's going on, Rhonda Clark? What's going on, Ant Junior? Nigga, the funniest motherfucker in the IE. What you say, King D Sports Betting? I used to tell my ex-wife that all the time. She had that bonnet shit bad. And see, that's the fucking thing, my nigga. I do not like women who wear bonnets outside, my nigga. Like, there's just certain shit that's for inside, my nigga. Like bonnets, house shoes. Cause personally, like, that's how I feel about Crocs. Like, I don't like seeing grown ass niggas run around with Crocs on. Like, that shit gay to me, my nigga. Like, you look like you look like a fat ass woman with Crocs on, my nigga. Like, I get they got like the little stylish ones with all the little colors and shit like that, but I don't know. That shit just not manly to me, my nigga. Them like woman shoes, my nigga. Like, if you a nurse or some type of doctor or some shit, I get it because they supposedly comfortable for you to be on your feet all day. But when I be seeing niggas like walk around the mall with Crocs on, I'll be like, nigga, you just don't give a fuck, huh? Like, nigga, you done turned your get some coochie card in, my nigga. Like, you done getting coochie, huh? Like, you don't want no coochie. But the crazy thing, and you know, like I say this shit about like the dating game a lot. Like, You know, a whole lot of the reason the dating game is fucked up is because females is giving these niggas pussy, my nigga. Like women is fucking dusty ass niggas nowadays. Like a bitch will give a nigga some pussy and he got holes in his sweatpants. Like bitches giving niggas pussy who don't take care of themselves. They don't get their hair cut. These motherfuckers don't like bathe all the motherfuckers. Like bitches just fucking everybody nowadays. Bitches out here just giving pussy away because they be bored and shit. And be wondering why niggas be treating motherfuckers a certain way. Like nigga, you get the treatment that you give. Like motherfuckers only do what they can get away with. Like motherfuckers only exhibit the behaviors that they're rewarded for. So if a nigga could get some pussy and he dusty, why would he get clean? If a nigga could get some pussy and his shirt wrinkled, why would he get an iron? If a nigga get some pussy just because he got a Hellcat, even though this motherfucker smell like who did it and what for, why would he change? Like why would he fix that, my nigga? Like why would I solve a problem and I'm getting good results from this problem, my nigga? Like that's the fucking thing. Like me personally, like standards is a turn on for me. Like I like women with standards, my nigga. Like I don't like women who fuck dusty niggas. Like I don't like a woman who I see with dusty ass niggas on their jacket. You know, like I always say this shit, my nigga. Like I'm big on association. Like, if I know that you got dusty ass niggas in your past, I don't want to be associated with them. So I don't even fuck with women who got dusty ass baby daddies. I don't fuck with women who got dusty ass exes because it's like, bitch, how do you view me? Like, how was me and him in the same category, nigga? How the fuck is me and this motherfucker fucking on the same broad? Like, that's crazy, my nigga. There's no fucking way I'm gonna associate myself with such dustiness. Like, bitch, look at your baby daddy. How the fuck you and me and him? What the fuck me and him got in common that you want to fuck both of us? Nah, bitch, you go ahead and stay over there in the gutter with niggas like that. I'm straight. And what you say, and Junior, I got a cousin that used to pull hella bitches and he was dusty as hell. That's the fucking thing, my nigga. Like, there's bitches out here who be fucking the shit out these dusty ass niggas. Like, some people genuinely like low hanging fruit. Like, there's niggas who purposely go fuck with ugly ass bitches because they know that they easy to pull, they easy to fuck with. Some niggas enjoy a bitch that got low self esteem because they easy to manipulate. You know, and it's like a vice versa thing because there's women like that too. Like some of these bitches, they love them a dusty ass nigga because they look at the dusty nigga as somebody who they can control. They can financially control him. They could control him with the pussy. Like there's a bunch of little tools that they have to control a dusty nigga who ain't got nothing better going on. So it's like shit. Let me go get this dusty nigga some pussy because at the end of the day, like I know, nigga, like I could fuck with him the way I want to because he's a bum. You know, he need me and shit. Like, you know, certain motherfuckers like that, my nigga. Motherfuckers got low ass standards. But again, that's the reason that the dating pool, the water is getting more shallow because it's too many motherfuckers fucking with the low hanging fruit. What's going on, truck? You gonna have to say like your whole name and shit, nigga. Say I made it to the congregation, my nigga. Good looking out. Shout out to you for pulling up. You know, I'm not sure who you are specifically because your name on your thing is just truck. But shout out to truck. But you know, nigga, like I said, dog, like I do my best to be on point because who I want to fuck with is somebody who also is on point. You know, like I said, my nigga, like the woman who I look for, nails and toes always done. Hair always done, always on point, always smell good, always leaves a positive image, always nice, always polite. You know, like what that nigga fucking Kevin Samuels say, fit, friendly, feminine, and all that other shit to start with an F. John Watson, Sports for You podcast and Sports for You wrestling, Townhouse Media family up in this motherfucker. But like I said, my nigga, I like a motherfucker that's on point because I be on point. You know, like I always say, nigga, like, how can two walk together unless they agree? You know, like even the motherfuckers who I run with, like nigga, motherfuckers who you see around me, I like to be around dudes that's on point. You know, like Uncle Bob, no, like nigga, me and Uncle Bob, nigga, when we show up to shows early and on time, every time. Everything that me and this nigga do, every time you see us at a show, nigga, we there early. I like to be at the show before everybody get there, nigga. I like to check out the venue. I like to check out the flyer. I like to see, all the people walking in. Like, nigga, I pride myself on my professionalism. Like, nigga, everything that I do, my nigga, I try to approach everything as a professional. I take everything serious because it is serious. Because like I say, nigga, I never know what this will lead to. I never know what this particular thing might get me into after this. Like, nigga, you know how many times I literally killed some open mic I didn't even fucking know about, and that shit led to a big ass opportunity. Like, a couple of y'all motherfuckers, I don't know who's all still in here, comedians and shit. Like, the motherfuckers who fuck with me in comedy, nigga, that show that I did with Tahir Moore and Sidney Castillo and all them, nigga, I got that show off a fucking open mic that I did. An open mic that I low key like was on some like, I guess I'll go. I got a free day. Fucking, let me go see what's up. Nigga, cause that first Sundays, nigga, that shit was like literally. My stepbrother was like, "Hey man, I know of this open mic in Compton. If you want to come fuck with it," and I was like, whatever, fuck it. Let me see what's up. But even with that, nigga, I was there before that motherfucker opened, on time like a motherfucker, dressed like it was motherfucking first Sunday, my nigga. I was dressed like it was Easter Sunday and it was my birthday at the same fucking time, my nigga. And I smoked that shit, my nigga. I treat every fucking time that I step on stage, I treat that bitch like it's Def Comedy Jam, my nigga. Like, nigga, I got on the motherfucking stage and I ripped that motherfucker down. On top of the fact that just me personally, and this is something that I also talked about in the episode, like healthy competition. Like, nigga, I'm competitive to a fault, my nigga. I don't give a fuck what I do. I don't give a fuck what I'm into, my nigga. I want to win. Like, whatever the fuck it may be, my nigga, I want to be the best motherfucker at everything I do. Everything I touch, I want to be the best. So when it came to me jumping on that motherfucking stage, nigga, I was in that motherfucker like, nigga, I'm performing like it's my last time on the stage. And that led to me getting that motherfucking show to hear more in it. And thanks for reminding me. My nigga Ant Jr., July 16th, Epic Event Center in Rancho Cucamonga. Sorry for the commercial break, but fuck it, nigga. I'm finna be on stage. I'm hosting this motherfucker. July 16th, motherfucking Epic Event Center in Rancho Cucamonga, my nigga. 5 o'clock. Y'all niggas be there. Nigga, it's gonna be me, Uncle Bob, Aunt Junior, Maury Richardson, my nigga West Side, East Side Deuce, maxed out for the motherfucking bankroll, my nigga Profit. We gonna have a hell of a show, my nigga. So y'all niggas make sure to check that shit out, my nigga. Rancho Cucamonga, July 16th, the Epic Event Center. Y'all motherfuckers for damn sure gonna want to be there. What's going on, my nigga Vince Media? He said, this the type of light skin I want to be. Nigga, I identify as dark skin, my nigga. That's all that shit is. I ain't gonna front. I don't even like light skinned niggas like that, my nigga. I look like a light skinned nigga, but I'm dark skinned on the phone. If y'all motherfuckers was only listening to the podcast with your eyes closed, y'all niggas would swear I was dark skinned, my nigga. I'm dark skinned on the phone, my nigga. I identify as dark skinned, but damn. And I lost my point, my nigga. Oh, yeah. I'm competitive, my nigga. That's what the motherfucking point was. Every time I step on the fucking stage, I plan to be the funniest motherfucker on that stage. I don't give a fuck who. Nigga, my mentor, JP Justice. Shout out JP Justice. When we was in New York, nigga, every time we stepped on that stage, I told him, I'm trying to step on your neck, my nigga. Every time I get on that stage, I'm trying to have a set of the night. I don't give a fuck who there. I don't give a fuck if it's Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, Mike Epps, Ha Ha motherfucking Davis, Mojo Brooks, Uncle Bob, Aunt Maury, motherfucking Black Mike, all my homies, London, West Side, my girl Amaricia, shout out to her. Right after this, I'm going to Chocolate Sunday to see Amaricia perform. Oh yeah, Jay Snow from Compton. He gonna be a Chocolate Sunday and shit. The motherfuckers need to hurry up and book me so I could do Chocolate Sunday. and Junior too, because he want to do chocolate Sunday. But yeah, nigga, after this, I'm rolling out the motherfucking Hollywood so I can go see Anne Marisa kill that stage at Chocolate Sunday. But like I said, nigga, every time I get on stage, I'm trying to kill. I'm trying to be the funniest motherfucker. Because again, I don't know who's in the crowd. I don't know who's in the building. Even other comedians, my nigga. There's been other comedians who, nigga, I stepped on a motherfucker's chest and they was like, hey, I need you on this motherfucking show. Nigga, you's a motherfucker. I ain't know you was gonna do that like that, nigga. So meet me here. Here's the flyer. Go ahead and send me a motherfucking picture. And we're gonna put you on a motherfucking flyer. Like, nigga, a whole lot of the shows that I've gotten as a young, brand new comedian, I got because I kill shit. Nigga, I get on that motherfucking stage and I cut the fuck up every time. Whether I know the crowd or not, nigga, I'm out there, my nigga. What's that, nigga? Fadeaway talks with Tim. This nigga done got him a goddamn basketball show. What's going on, my nigga? Real talk with Tim, fadeaway talk with Tim now, nigga. What's the deal, Tim? But like I said, dog, like, nigga, everything I do, I try to do it at my best, at the highest level. Same with, like I tell y'all about this fucking podcast. Nigga, every fucking episode I do this motherfucker like everybody listening because I never know. I don't know when it's gonna be a motherfucking number one first time listening. Like I always say, my nigga, like I always want for somebody to, even if they was to only tune in for 20 or 30 seconds, be like, man, that nigga was saying some real shit in that little 20 or 30 seconds. That nigga was cutting the fuck up. Damn, that nigga cold. Like, nigga, no matter what, nigga, any little 45 seconds to an hour or, 45 seconds to a minute, 2, 3 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, nigga, I want motherfucker to be like, man, that nigga was that motherfucker dropping jewels. Check that podcast out. Like, no matter what. Because again, you never know who listening. And like I said, nigga, even motherfuckers who don't like me, you ain't gotta like the show, nigga. You could be an ex-girlfriend, an ex-homeboy, or any of that shit, my nigga. Anything you tune in and anything that I do, I'm doing that shit to the best of my ability because you'll never look at me and say, "Hi, he fell off. Hi, look at him fucked up." Hell no, nigga. Not on your motherfucking best day and my worst day will you be able to look down at me, nigga. Fuck out of here. And what you say? No, it's not a sports joint. I'ma holler at you in a DM. For sure. But like I said, my nigga, like that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, I'm always trying to be the best that I can at everything that I do because you never know. Like I say, my nigga, like, what the fuck was it? It was something like I remember it was a deodorant commercial. If I'm not mistaken, it was either like a deodorant or some breath mints. And it was like, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. It was a commercial like in the fucking like the late 80s, early 90s. I don't know if it was like Speed Stick or fucking like Scope mouthwash or some shit. But I remember that shit. Like, nigga, that shit stuck with me, my nigga. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Like, like I tell y'all, nigga, I get game from all type of dumb shit, but it just stick with me, my nigga. Like, I don't know why that shit was so like life changing for me, but nigga, that's always been how I've approached life. Like, nigga, I never know when it's gonna be my first time meeting somebody, so I always want to be fly. Every time you see me outside, nah, nigga, Mentos was the fresh maker. Mentos, the motherfucker popped the little mint, and then he go do some old brilliant bullshit. Nigga fucking pop a mint and turn into MacGyver and all that bullshit. That was the Mentos commercial. But like I said, my nigga, like I'm always in that first impression mode, my nigga. I'm always in job interview mode. Like I be telling motherfuckers, like, there was a saying like, watch who you kick in the ass because you never know when you gonna have to kiss that motherfucker ass. So, like watch whose foot you step on because you don't know whose leg is gonna be some stupid shit like that. But the point of it was basically like, nigga, watch how you treat people because you never know how that person gonna affect your life on the back end. Like, I don't go out of my way to treat no stranger fucked up, whether it's a homeless motherfucker, a janitor, a motherfucking cook, the nigga who make my fucking veggie bowl at Chipotle, the bitch at Subway who make my sandwich, or any of that. Like, I always do the best I can to be nice and polite to be nice to everybody who I run into, my nigga. Like I'm always doing the best I can to be polite. I want to be cordial to everybody because you never know who this motherfucker's gonna be in 2 or 3 years. You never know who this motherfucker literally is right now. You don't know this motherfucker. Like the thing is, like about like white people, nigga, like white people dress like it's dark all the time. White people dress like they visually impaired. Like white people dress like they colorblind. Like white people dress like they really just don't give a fuck about style, my nigga. So you can't like judge a white motherfucker by how they dress. So don't be treating white people fucked up because they dress fucked up. Because this motherfucker might be the CEO of some Fortune 500 company, my nigga. White people just not really snappy dressers. Like you motherfuckers be thinking like a rich white man gonna be walking around with a fucking suit all day. Nigga, no. That motherfucker will have on some Crocs, some fucking wrinkled shorts, and an ugly ass polo shirt, and his ass will be a multi-millionaire, nigga. And I know that. Cause that's how my old supervisor at my old job used to dress. This nigga's a fucking damn near a billionaire. And this motherfucker literally dressed like he just ran through the motherfucking thrift store, grabbed everything, and tried to put it on his way out the door, my nigga. Like that nigga looked like a literally nigga a fucking like a fucking Salvation Army fucking robber or some shit, nigga. Like he shoplift in Ross. But this motherfucker had all the money. Nigga drove a 98 Tahoe in the late 2000s and shit. Like he ain't give a fuck about nothing, my nigga, but he had all the money. What he say, Head and Shoulder shampoo? Oh, that's what that shit was. But I still remember that one line, nigga, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So like I said, my nigga, like I'm always polite. I'm always professional. I don't make it a habit of talking fucked up around ladies. I talk however the fuck I want to around bitches. But ladies, nigga, I always dress it up a little bit. When it's older women around, when it's classy women around, like, again, the way that certain people present themselves, like I speak a certain way, because at the end of the day, not to say that, oh man, she looks like one of these bitches. But if you got a motherfucking bonnet on, hey man, it is what the fuck it is, bitch. You can be the CEO or whatever the fuck you want to be. Obviously, with that goddamn bonnet on, you don't give a fuck. So neither do I. Again, like that's the thing. Like, nigga, when it come to how you present yourself, like, nigga, you can't be mad at people for treating you a certain way based on how you fucking present yourself. Even with me, because it's happened to me before. Like, nigga, I've had OG niggas like sometimes check me. Like, I remember when I was younger, nigga, I was probably like 14, 15. Nigga, me and the homie on the bus talking our shit on the way to go play basketball. And I'm talking like how I be talking. Like, yeah, nigga, these motherfucking bitch ass niggas. I'm about to fuck these niggas up. And that nigga like, hey, nigga, watch your mouth. It's a lady on the bus. Fucked around, turned around. It was an older lady. You right, OG. And like I always say, my nigga, a real man can accept correction. Like as a man, like nigga, you shouldn't feel like nigga, you just so big and above a motherfucker telling you the right thing when you wrong. Because it's at that point that you want some bullshit, my nigga. Like that's when you start losing, my nigga. Like that's when life start kicking you in your motherfucking ass. When you start to feel like you above correction, you above a motherfucker like teaching you some shit, my nigga. Because at the end of the day, you can learn from anything you pay enough attention to. And if a motherfucker is in the right and you in the wrong, my nigga, it's nothing wrong with accepting correction. What's the motherfucking deal, nigga? Solo the barber and maxed out for the motherfucking bankroll. The ism in the goddamn building. What's the deal? July 16th, nigga, check us out. My nigga Rancho Cucamonga, the Epic Center. Maxed out for the bankroll, gonna be in the motherfucking building on stage with my nigga Eastside Deuce. What's going on? 12 Cal, the goddamn billionaire up in this motherfucker. But like I said, dog, like I'm not above correction. Like, nigga, I love to learn, my nigga. And no matter what capacity I can learn something, I'm good with learning something. So even if it is a situation of a motherfucker catching me in the wrong and checking me and correcting me and say, hey man, don't do that shit. Nigga, if I'm wrong, I don't mind being wrong, my nigga. I'm a human. Like I always say, my nigga, as a human being, we be wrong, my nigga. All humans make mistakes. That's literally what make us human. So if an older motherfucker pull me to the side or somebody who knows better than I know, pull me to the side and say, hey, my nigga, you was incorrect right here. Nigga, if I feel like I was incorrect, you right, homie. It is what it is, nigga. Either I apologize, I change, I go in the other direction or however it is, my nigga. I'm not above correction, my nigga, because I know I'm not above mistakes. I'm not above being wrong. I'm a man. I fuck up. I understand that. So if somebody, put some game in my ear, hey man, shit. I honestly appreciate that shit. Like I was glad OG checked me, my nigga. Cause at the end of the day, nigga, that was something that I needed to learn in that moment. Like, all right, nigga, let me watch my motherfucking mouth. And more than that, because it's not even honestly that I didn't know better as far as like how to speak around women. It was more of situational awareness because I'm on a bus and it's just me and my homie talking. I'm just talking like ain't nobody else around. When in reality, nigga, I should have been paying more attention to who was around me. So I could have been like, okay, nigga, let me watch my mouth because she 2 seats down and she probably don't want to hear me talking like this. So let me just speak like this. As opposed to when there's children around. Nigga, y'all niggas already know Deuce and Brownie, them my goddamn kids. They hear how I talk. They be sitting right here when I do too much game. So, I talk how I talk around my kids because they're mine. But when other kids is around, because at the end of the day, nigga, I don't know how you raise your kids. I don't know what you want your kids to be exposed to. So out of respect for you, the situation and all that shit, and your kids, I don't talk crazy around other people's kids. I got respect for motherfuckers. Like I say, I don't always treat people how I want to be treated. I treat people how I feel they want to be treated. It's the motherfucking deal, Juno. And again, that goes into the respect that I have for myself and the situation and other people. Because, like I always say, my nigga, you show the level of respect that you have for yourself by the respect that you show to other people. A disrespectful motherfucker is somebody who don't have no self-respect. Like we view the world through the scope of our own understanding and our own experience. So if you don't have no respect for motherfuckers on the outside, that's a show of no self-respect. Nigga, you don't respect yourself. That's why you don't respect me. You don't respect the situation. That's why you don't respect me. Like I said, my nigga, like I could look at how a motherfucker dress and that shows me how much self-respect they got. Because it's like, nigga, how do you respect yourself but you got a bonnet on? Would you wear that bonnet to a funeral? Would you wear that bonnet to a wedding? Would you wear that bonnet to a motherfucking job interview? So why the fuck you wearing it here? Because obviously you don't give a fuck how you're viewed. I don't give a fuck where we at. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was a fucking laundromat, a liquor store, the motherfucking smoke shop, or any of that shit, my nigga. Like, fuck out of here. And what he say, you cuss around your kids. You think it's wise or not? Hell yeah, nigga. I cuss around my kids all the time, nigga. Like, shit, my mom cussed around me growing up. Didn't fuck me up, nigga. All the OGs in my hood cussed around me. Didn't fuck me up. It just made me a vulgar, cussing ass motherfucker. But it didn't affect me negatively. But again, I got respect for how other people raise their kids. They might not want their kids subjected to profanity. And I respect that. So, with the respect that I have for other people and their kids, I don't cuss around other people's kids. But my kids, shit, fuck the bullshit, nigga. Deuce and Brownie know how the fuck I be talking, nigga. We be cussing like a motherfucker. My kids don't cuss yet, which is honestly funny to me. Because on some real shit, I don't know if they cuss when I ain't around. I think they do, but they say that they don't. But I think they lad. I think they little ass lying. I think Deuce and Brownie be cussing like a motherfucker when they be at school. But what you say, Truck? You have corrected me with some of the things you spoke on. Highly appreciated, and that's why I'm still here, man. Shout out to Truck. 12 Kyle said it's a cool 90 degrees now in ATL, almost 8 p.m. and it's still hot. Y'all niggas could keep that southern heat, nigga, because that goddamn humidity a motherfucker. Casey said these kids here more than that at school for real. Exactly. And that's why I don't like shield Deuce and Brownie from the shit. Cause nigga, it's worse shit on YouTube. Nigga, I done came in while Deuce is watching YouTube. Like, what the fuck you in here watching, nigga? What he say? Like you say, it's seasoning for your sentences. Exactly. They probably cuss when you ain't around. Hell yeah, I'm pretty fucking sure Deuce and Brownie be cussing like a motherfucker. They might not cuss in front of me. I ain't never caught them cussing, but nigga, just based on the way that, especially Brownie, The way Brownie talk, nigga, I know for a fact Brownie probably be like, bitch, fuck out of here. You get out my face, bitch. I know Brownie motherfucking ass a cuss a bitch the fuck out. Something tells me Brownie got a smooth cuss out game, my nigga. Cause just on some real shit, nigga, I started cussing in like first grade. Like I still remember my first time like really cussing. And it was funny because like nigga, I went from 0 to 1,000 within a minute. Like I don't even know if I've told this fucking story on the fucking podcast, but fuck it, my nigga. I'll tell y'all now. And Deuce and Brownie, Deuce is 14 and Brownie 12. They gonna be 13 and 15 this year, which is fucking crazy, man. Two fucking teenagers. But like I said, my nigga, like I learned how to cuss walking home from school. I was at Philadelphia Elementary School, my nigga. I was in first grade. It was me and my homeboy AJ. Uh, no, that's TC. Rest in peace. I think AJ's still alive. But nigga, me and AJ walking home from Philadelphia Elementary, my nigga, and we took the long way, my nigga. Uh, like we went up, I think fucking like Philadelphia, and then we banked a left on fucking Gary in Pomona so we can go home and shit. We usually just take the straight way home, but nigga, we was like, nah, nigga, let's go the long way. And nigga was like, I got some shit I want to tell you. And I'm like, nigga, what's up? So, we taking the long way. And he like, yeah, man, fuck this. I'm like, ooh, you cuss. He like, so what, man? Can't nobody hear us? I'm like, what you mean? He was like, man, what you think your mama gonna like jump out of a car and hear you cussing, man? Just say what you want to say. Fuck shit, bitch. Like this nigga start cussing. I'm looking around like, damn, nigga, you cussing. Like, nigga, you gonna get in trouble. He like, how, nigga? And I'm like, you know what? When you put it that way, nigga, fuck it. Looked around, nigga. Mom didn't fucking jump out the sky and smack me upside my motherfucking head, nigga. It's like, fuck, shit, bitch, ass. Looked around, nigga. Ain't nobody said shit, nigga. I've been cussing like a motherfucker ever since, my nigga. Like, I never cussed in front of my mom, like my grandma, like like I never was one of them kids that like got caught cussing. Like, it wasn't like, motherfuckers was calling my house like, Anthony's over here cussing up a storm. Like, hell no, nigga. I knew when to turn that shit on and turn that shit off. But nigga, first grade, nigga, I was cussing like a motherfucker, dog. Like, I was a cussing motherfucker. Like, nigga, everywhere I went, nigga, I cuss your motherfucking ass out, nigga. As a little ass kid, I wasn't cussing to adults. Again, like I said, nigga, I was raised correctly. Like I was raised with manners, my nigga. So I never was one of them kids that a cuss at a grown up. I never was one of them kids that grown ups to hear cussing, unless, cause I ain't gonna front, my nigga. Like I said, nigga, I was in Compton, my nigga. Like the OG, like, hey, Lil Wayne, say this. Shit, fuck it, nigga. These grown ass niggas telling me to say it, I'ma say it. My uncle, Big Mike, shit. Hey, Lil Ant, whoop de whoop de whoop. Tell this motherfucker this. Shit, even sometimes my stepdad, my nigga, like we be somewhere, be like a little, nigga. The funny thing about my stepdad, nigga, I genuinely think, nigga, my stepdad didn't realize my real fucking age. Cause nigga, I was like 10 years old. This motherfucker talking to me about sex and all type of shit like I was 17. Nigga, this nigga got me talking to fucking like high school girls, nigga, and I'm in fourth fucking grade. Like, yeah, nigga, tell her you want to whoop de whoop de whoop and such and such. Fuck it. All right, nigga, shit. Nigga, you said to say it. I'm gonna say the shit. But again, as an adult, like I know better. Like certain motherfuckers, I talk a certain way. Other people, like nigga, it's not even so much of like a thing of like code switching as it is, again, like it's just a show of respect. Like, even though I'm not a religious person, I'm not finna walk into a church like, fuck going on with y'all, my nigga. Fuck this shit, my nigga. In the name of Jesus. Nigga, where the hoes at? Like, no, nigga, I ain't doing all that. I got respect for people and they fuck, in their religion. Again, it's all about respect. When it comes to you putting your best foot forward, when it comes to you always being on point, it's a big show of respect. Respect for you, respect for your craft, respect for how you was raised, respect for your fucking parents, respect for your last name, respect for your first name, your image, who you are, your brand, you know, what you do for a living, how you feed your fucking family. Like, nigga, all this shit is genuine self-respect. You know, so the way that I approach everything that I do, I approach everything respectfully. You know, I stay on point because I respect myself. I dress fly because I respect myself. I want to be treated a certain way. I want to be viewed a certain way. So when you see me looking like this, like, damn, nigga, we ain't finna talk to him. We ain't gonna talk to him like he's any old nigga because he don't look like any old nigga. He don't act like any old nigga. It's like, and even though I hated the movie Django, you know, it's that one part like, nigga, you ain't gonna treat him like any other niggas because he's not like any other niggas. That's me. You ain't finna treat me like everybody because I ain't just everybody, my nigga. I'm me. You see how I look, how I dress, how I speak, the way I present myself. Treat me as such because I treat you as such. I'm respectful because, again, I command and demand respect, my nigga. My presence is that. So you gon' respect me because I just ain't that nigga that you gonna talk to crazy. What's going on, my nigga? Real spill. What's going on? Rod Uncensored Comedy. And what you say, 12 Cal? I didn't cuss until middle school. Definitely didn't cuss around adults. Man, 12 Cal grown as a motherfucker. And 12 Cal, it's like he got like a little limiter. Like I think 12 Cal probably cussed like 10 times a week. Like and it's probably like once he hit number 10, it's like, well, no more cussing until Sunday. Like 12 Cal don't cuss a lot, my nigga. Like 12 Cal is one of them niggas that like the first couple times I did his podcast, I'm like, damn, can I cuss on here? Like, you know, I don't really be hearing you cuss like that, my nigga. So I don't even be wanting to use too much profanity on the 12 Cow podcast because, you know, he got nice couch cushions and shit over there, my nigga. You know, like 12 Cow, one of the motherfuckers got like a living room with all white furniture. You know, like he got one of them formal living rooms. Like how back in the day, like, you know, certain people, if your grandmother, you had an uncle or auntie and they had money, they had like that formal living room that like couldn't nobody sit down on the fucking furniture. You just walk through that living room to look at shit. And then you go to like the den where everybody sits and chills at. 12 Cow, like that's the 12 Cow podcast. It's that formal living room in the podcast form, my nigga. Like you got to be careful around the 12 Cow podcast. You know, he got the formal shit. Yeah, with exactly with the plastic on it, my nigga. Like you can't sit on 12 Cow furniture in the formal living room because you know everything is white in there. It's all nice and pristine and shit. Nigga, you could touch the carpet with your hand. It's all soft and like it's like cotton candy, my nigga. But you can't step on that shit with shoes on. You gotta walk in the designated walking area right past. You look at that shit like it's a fucking museum, and then you go into the central part of the house where everybody chill at. But that formal living room, you don't go in there. You don't fuck around, nigga. You don't make no left turn and no right turn. You walk straight up the walkway, past the foyer, because that's what he called his living room. He called that shit the foyer. You walk right past the foyer and into the rest of the fucking house, cause you know, 12 Cow shit is pristine, my nigga. There's no profanity in that motherfucker. You can't soil the ambiance of 12 Cow's formal living room with your filthy ass mouth and all your bullshit. And what Truck say, nigga, no disrespect, but respect me. Say, self-respect is the demand for respect. Exactly. And you know, like I said, my nigga, like that's the fucking thing, nigga. Like how you present yourself is how you show the respect that you have for yourself, how you dress, how you carry yourself, how you speak, you know, the words that you use. You know, like I always tell people, like, you know, try to do the best that you can to expand your vocabulary. Like me personally, you know, like I tell y'all, like I speak very simple because I want people to understand what I'm saying. Like I want the old nigga on the corner, the motherfucking college graduate, and the 12-year-old to all understand what I'm saying. So I speak in a form of, you know, like simplicity. Like I try to keep everything that I say very simple so everybody could understand it because like motherfuckers have told me, especially like in comedy, that sometimes I got the tendency to talk over motherfuckers' heads. Like, when it comes to some of the jokes and my sense of humor, like you like, man, sometimes you gotta dumb down your jokes for the crowd that you in front of, cause some of these motherfuckers genuinely can't catch the reference sometimes. Some of the shit that you might say, nigga, like, it's very intricate. So you might wanna, like do a little more like low level humor for people who on that low level. Like, some of these motherfuckers laugh at fart jokes and shit. So, you might want to tone that shit down a bit depending on the crowd that you're performing in front of. Same with this shit. Like, I do the best that I can to articulate myself in a way that everybody who hears me can understand. But at the same time, like, if I'm in a setting where everybody is educated, nigga, I'm definitely gonna hit you with some motherfucking vocabulary words, my nigga. Like, I'm highly eloquent, my nigga. I just choose to speak in a way that my audience can understand. And it's not to say that my audience is dumb, it's to say that, nigga, my audience is very broad. Like, I have college educated people in my audience, college graduates in my audience. I got niggas in prison in my audience. I got ex-convicts in my audience. I got teenagers in my audience, my nigga. So I want everybody in this motherfucker to be able to understand what I'm saying, what I'm trying to convey, the point that I'm trying to make, and all of that shit. Like, I don't want for this to be some shit where it's like, well, that nigga talking all that extra overly smart shit with all them big ass words. Cause me personally, like, I genuinely get turned off when I feel like somebody's trying to sound smarter than they are. Like, that shit is genuinely corny to me. Like, when I'm listening to a podcast and they, yes, the matriculation of the, all right, bitch ass nigga, I'm cool. I'm tuning the fuck out. Because it's not even that I don't understand what you're saying. It's just that I know that you're trying to sound smart. And it's like, nigga, the whole audience don't want to hear that bullshit. What's going on, Miss Linda? How you doing? And what he said, I just noticed the jersey. LOL, I need that. Hell yeah, nigga, the motherfucking GOAT, nigga, pound for pound, nigga, Allen Iverson. That nigga. But yeah, like I said, my nigga, and again, like, you show the respect that you have for the setting that you're in by how you present yourself. Starting with how you dress, because that's the first thing that everybody see. Like I said, my nigga, the reason that I hate seeing women with bonnets on in public is because it's like, ugh, would you wear that shit to a wedding? Would you wear that shit to a funeral? Would you wear that shit to a job interview? Like, what respect do you have for yourself if you're not showing respect for the setting that you in? Even if it is a fucking liquor store or a laundromat. Like, there's so many other things you can wear on your head if you don't feel like doing your hair. Like, I understand, like, sometimes, yeah, it's just want to hurry up and get on outside. But nigga, there's all type of stylish head wraps and shit you can wear. That ain't no fucking bonnet. Same with pajama pants. Like, nigga, you couldn't throw on a pair of sweatpants, pair of shorts. Like, nigga, you can't tell me that there's not some like quick and easy little thing that your ass could put on to look simple, look comfortable, and just get outside real quick. That goddamn bonnet, terrible. Like, even when it came to back in the day, because I know it became like a style, but like wave caps and shit. Like, there's just certain shit that, like, you ain't gonna catch me outside in that shit. Like, just straight the fuck up, nigga. I got too much respect for myself to be caught outside wearing certain shit, looking certain ways. Like, I just don't get down like that. I got too much respect for myself. And again, like I say, like, nigga, I just don't want motherfuckers to catch me looking dusty, looking bummy. I ain't the one. What he say, out here sounding stupid, trying to sound smart. Yeah. Because like a whole lot of like podcasts, YouTube, like, even I remember like professors when I was in college, like when they would try to use certain words, and like I remember one time I kind of got into it with one of my professors in one of my classes, and it was funny because the class was at DeVry. It was called like a critical thinking course. And I was like, why the fuck would y'all call it critical thinking? And there's no critical thinking involved in this shit. Like, this shit is literally the opposite of critical thinking, because y'all are literally trying to like teach us how to think like everybody else. Y'all trying to teach us how to express ourselves the way everybody else does and move the same way everybody else in school moves and like present ourselves the same way everybody else present themselves. Like, call this shit something else, because she was saying like, oh, you should try to do the best that you can to use words that cut a sentence in half. And sometimes it might be a very long word. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not saying soliloquy in a sentence ever. I'm never using the term soliloquy, my nigga, ever. Like, there's just certain words that it's just not gonna be in my fucking vocabulary because I know like it's pointless. Like, nigga, I don't even like using words that after I say it, a nigga tell me to spell it. Because that's like a dumb nigga way of trying to make you sound like you stupid and shit. You use a word he don't understand, so he tell you to spell that motherfucker. Like I ain't a goddamn spelling bee champion, nigga. Watch your mouth. But I just don't use words like that on purpose because I understand, like, nigga, I don't want for a motherfucker to stop listening to this motherfucker to go on Google and look up the fucking dumbass word I used. That shit bullshit. What he say? When did men boys start wearing bonnets? Um, when shit, probably a little after the motherfuckers came out, my nigga. Like, like something that I've discussed on this show, like a lot of these niggas want to be like they mama too bad. Like a lot of niggas like saw their mama as their hero. So they wanted to like literally follow in the footsteps of their mama. So because they see their mama walking around with a fucking bonnet and a robe on, these bitch ass niggas decided to follow in the footsteps of their mama and be a bitch. And not to call everybody mama a bitch, but as a nigga with a bonnet on, you look like a bitch. Like, there's no better way to put that shit, my nigga. Like, oh, I got dreads. Let me put my bonnet on. Oh, I got a curly top. Let me put my bonnet on. Like, that shit looks so fucking bitch made, nigga. I hate seeing niggas with bonnets on. That shit. I don't even like seeing a female with a bonnet. So to see a nigga wearing a bonnet is like, nigga, who the fuck raised you, my nigga? Did your booty hurt after you lost your fucking virginity? And what you say, 12 cal bonnets in the South is a thing, unfortunately. That shit looks corny to me, very bummy. That shit look gay, my nigga. Like, nigga, you might as well put on a skirt, some heels, and all that shit. If you gonna wear a fucking bonnet, nigga, that shit, sashay Sante ass niggas. What's going on, King John? And what you say, real spill? I increase my vocabulary depending on who I'm dealing with. And the thing is, it's not even so much increasing your vocabulary, meaning the words that you use, but just the way that you can articulate yourself effectively. Like, just have a way of speaking and expressing yourself that no matter who's around you, they can understand the point that you're trying to make. Because like I always say, like, that's what I pride myself on. Like, I pride myself on the ability to be able to speak in a room where there's a college graduate and a 12-year-old, and both of these niggas understand exactly what I'm saying. Even if it's a very complex idea that I'm trying to get across. Because when you expand your vocabulary, it just helps you to articulate anything that you're trying to say, especially like in a context of how well you understand the subject matter of anything that you're talking about. It helps you to be able to break it down in a simple form to where anybody can understand it. Like, if you have a very deep understanding of trigonometry, you can break that shit down to where you can teach that shit to your junior high school student, my nigga. If you truly understand what you're talking about. Like, if you really understand what you're talking about in any context, you can break that shit down in ways that it can be taught to anybody. Like I be telling motherfuckers, like, if there's a certain teacher that you have in your classroom, and after he tells you about a certain subject, you more confused than you was when you first went in there, that's a stupid motherfucker. He don't understand what the fuck he talking about. That's why you don't understand, because at the end of the day, the job of a teacher, the job of a communicator is to bring understanding to the person that they communicating to. Like I say all the time, like with me as a podcaster, my job in this podcast is to break down whatever concept that I'm trying to explain to y'all in a way that y'all can understand when you finish listening to this motherfucker. Like the same thing with this shit, and why a lot of times I'll repeat myself. A lot of times I'll say the same thing 5 different ways because I want to make sure that number one, I drill it into your head. Pause. And number two, depending on who's listening, just in case you missed it the first time I said it, or just in case you missed it the first way that I said it, I'm gonna say it again in a different way that maybe you'll be able to understand. Or maybe the second time you'll catch it because you wasn't really listening the first time. Or you didn't really catch the reference about how I was saying it the first time I said it. So maybe on the third time you might be like, oh, okay, nigga. Now that you said it that way, now I get it. Because I've been having conversations with people and it happens like that where I'm saying the same shit. Sometimes me and the person who I'm talking to, we literally arguing and making the same point. But because the way that we're saying it is coming off different, it's like, again, we having a miscommunication, but it's my job as a communicator to say things in a way that's understood. And again, like, to circle back to what this whole episode is about. You communicate your level of self-respect by the way that you present yourself. That's non-verbal communication. Your body language, how you dress, how your attitude is, how you smell, how you take care of your motherfucking hygiene. All of this rolls into what level of self-respect you have, my nigga. You didn't respect yourself enough to smell decent when you came in this motherfucker. You didn't respect yourself enough to dress nice when you came in this motherfucker. To wear some clean fucking shoes, a clean shirt, a shit, depending on where you at, a nice tie, a blazer, suit jacket, some form of attire that's respectful of the situation that we in. Like I said, my nigga, like you wouldn't just go into somebody's wedding with no fucking basketball shorts on. You wouldn't go into a funeral with no sweats on. So like when it comes to anything, like just depending on where I'm at, a lot of times, and everybody know, like niggas who know me personally, like y'all niggas know, I love to get fly. Nigga, I be looking for an excuse to put a suit on. Nigga, I be looking for an excuse to put some slacks and some hard bottoms on. Nigga, I love to get formal because again, because of the respect that I have for myself, nigga, that's my self-image. Like in the movie The Matrix, when the motherfuckers went into the Matrix and Neo had his little outfit on, he was like, oh shit, I got my hair back and I got this outfit on. And he was like, in the Matrix, this is how you see yourself. So you see yourself with hair. That's why you have hair. The way you dressed in the Matrix is how you view yourself, my nigga. Y'all niggas look at all my little fucking cartoon avatars and all that shit. I be wearing a suit in my little fucking cartoon avatar. Cause nigga, that's how I see myself. Nigga, I see myself as a dressed up, buttoned up, motherfucking distinguished goddamn gentleman, my nigga. So that's just how I present myself. Like, that's just the image that I want to convey to everybody who sees me, my nigga. Again, that's my form of nonverbal communication. That's how I let motherfuckers know the level of self-respect that I have. I like to be fly because I view myself as a fly nigga. So why would I not be fly? Why would I not be dressed nice? Why wouldn't I smell good? Why wouldn't my beard be taken care of? Why wouldn't my mustache be taken care of? Why would my head be shaved clean? Why wouldn't I have a nice ass shirt on? Nigga, I be telling motherfuckers all the time, like, nigga, as humans, we all like to have validation. I ain't fucking exempt from that shit. It's not that I give a fuck what everybody think about me, but at the same time, my nigga, if I'm fly and I put that shit on, yeah, I hope somebody notices, nigga. I love when a motherfucker be like, damn, nigga, I like how you put that jersey on with the matching shoes. Okay, nigga, I see that's a fly ass hat, nigga. That's a cool ass t-shirt. I like that hoodie. Where you get that from? Oh, damn, nigga, you brought the Shack Attacks out. Like, yeah, nigga, I do this shit on purpose, my nigga. I like to look fly because why would I not? I got respect for myself. Again, no matter where I go, no matter what I do, I always want to be on point. Cause I never know who I'm gonna run into. Whether it be friend or enemy, nigga, no matter who you are, when you see me, you gonna be like, that nigga was fly. Nigga, you see me on stage, that nigga was funny. You listen to this podcast, that nigga was saying some real motherfucking shit. Because I'm always on point in everything that I do. Cause I got too much motherfucking respect for myself to be caught the fuck off guard. And what you say, oh hell yeah, dude with bonnets look weird as hell. Pretty much. One of my favorite compliments. Where did you get that from? Exactly. And that's my motherfucking thing, dog. Like, nigga, I always want to, in everything that I do, be known as being on point. I want to be known as being fly. I want to be complimented for my professionalism, for my intellect, for my ability to articulate myself, for how good I am as a fucking father, dog. Like, nigga, everything that I do, everything that I present in a certain way because I want for it to be respected. I got respect for myself. I have respect for others. I present myself with respect because I want respect from others. Like, nigga, I show my self-respect because I want you to follow in the footsteps of me and respect me like I respect me. So like I said, my nigga, a nigga in a bonnet, I look at you like you a bitch, period. Like, I see a nigga in a bonnet, like I say, I might be polite, I might be nice, I might be cool, I might be cordial, but in the back of my head, this nigga look like a bitch. What's going on in the cool out corner? And again, nigga, like raise your sons better, my nigga. Like, nigga, I catch Deuce with a motherfucking bonnet on, nigga. We might have a boxing match up in that motherfucker. Cause I ain't raised you like that, my nigga. I ain't raising no bitches. Like I tell y'all motherfuckers all the time, my nigga, my mom had 3 boys, 1 girl, no bitches. Like, nigga, we don't do that shit in my household. Nigga, ain't no bitches around this motherfucker. What's going on, brother Rodis? As the motherfucking door closes. But, like I said, dog, to put a bonnet on, fucking Freudian slip and shit. God damn it, 12 Cal. But to put a bow on the whole motherfucking episode, my nigga, like just to wrap all this shit up, my nigga, in a quick little sentence, little quick summary. The respect that you show for yourself is paramount in how other people respect you. How you present yourself is how you show respect for the situation that you in. So you always want to make sure that you stay on point because you never know who you're going to run into. You never know what this situation is going to bring you in the future. You never know what opportunity that how you present yourself will lead to, whether that be how you perform, how professional you are, how you show up, showing up on time, being professional, being articulate, being cordial, being polite, all that shit. All of that shows the level of self-respect that you have. I respect me and I respect this setting that we're in because I want you to respect me and how I get in. I want you to respect my craft. I want you to respect my performance. So I perform as well as I can to the best of my ability because I want for you to respect what I do. I want to be booked again in whatever that I do. That's why I perform to the highest of my motherfucking capabilities, no matter when I'm performing, because I have respect for the situation as well as respect for myself. I don't want to halfway do nothing because I don't want nobody viewing me as no halfway motherfucker. I don't want to be halfway respected, so I don't put forth no halfway fucking effort. Everything that I do it to the best of my fucking ability because I want to be respected to the utmost. Because how I view me is how I want you to view me. So how I present me is 100% every time. And I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you would like to support me financially, you can cash at me at Uncle Dolemite, Uncle Dolemite, or get you some merchandise at Too Much Game Podcast.store, TOO Much Game Podcast.store. Just drop some new t-shirts on that motherfucker. The Love is a STD pocket little chest design. Them motherfuckers out. Y'all niggas go to Too Much Game Podcast.store. Get you some motherfucking merchandise. Or like I said, my nigga, you can directly cash at me, my nigga. Send a nigga $1 something, dog. I can use some money. But shout out my nigga Rodis, Jonathan Watson, my nigga. Shout out y'all. Support the squad, Townhouse Media, Town E House Media, the motherfucking Sports for You podcast, Sports number 4, letter U, live on YouTube and all streaming platforms. motherfucking all the other podcasts that fuck with me. Rodis Live, motherfucking King Germ and Queen Germ, Pod and Saved Our Marriage, 12 Cow Podcast, Rap Soul Podcast, BTG for President, Open Run with BTG, motherfucking ShanBPoddin.com, ChanBePoddin.com. Shout out to Shan, hardest working motherfucking podcasting. My nigga Scotian with the motherfucking potion. The ism in the goddamn building. Cool Out Corner Podcast, Big Smash, motherfucking. I'll explain all this later. Real Spill Pod. Shit, nigga. It's so many motherfucking podcasts. Who I'm missing? I said Baylor. I could talk about this all day podcast with Britt. Shout out to Britt. Y'all make sure to subscribe to Britt because she got Baylor podcasts on her feed. So you can listen to Britt and both Baylor podcasts on Britt feed. So shout out to I Can Talk About This All Day podcast. What he say, where's your main crowd at all the time? YouTube Live. Yeah, everybody on YouTube, Scotian with the Potion. Go to YouTube. TOO Much Game Podcast on YouTube. Nigga, I'm on there. But who else, my nigga? Who I'm missing? Rod Uncensored. Shout out to Rod Uncensored. Y'all go to the Rod Uncensored podcast. He's a comedian too. Shout out to him. But follow me on social media. Uncle Dolemite. Uncle Dolemite. Yo Mama Boyfriend on TikTok. YouTube, Uncle Dolemite and Too Much Game Podcast. That's it. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too much game.